Round number 4 of the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series heads to Rattlesnake Valley for round 2 of NASCAR Goes West Tour at ISM Raceway. To welcome you to the MDK pre-race show, I'm your host, Jack Krause, and I'll get you filled in for today's 2018 TicketGuardian 500. Now let's get right into it with the news at the track. Only one story to talk about here, and that's Kevin Harvick. He has been penalized for his Vegas win last week. NASCAR said he has failed post-race inspection after the back end of his race car, like a piece of a brace, broke, which made a dent on the back end of his race car, which caused him to be penalized. As a result of that, his crew chief Rodney Childress has been suspended, not suspended, but fined for $50,000. His car chief has been suspended for 2 races, and the team loses 20 driver and owner points. So Kevin Harvick said that he doesn't think the penalty fits the crime. Also on top of that, he lost 7 playoff points for that. He doesn't think the penalty fits the crime because of it was like fan officiated, and he thinks that if the pictures were not online of that car being bent, he thinks he would not have been penalized, which I think is a dumb statement to say, because he would have been caught anyways because of the post-race inspection. You would have been caught anyways, even if the pictures weren't there, you still would have been caught. So whatever. But let's get right to it with the track facts at ISM Raceway. It is technically our first road, or not road course, but short track of the season, 1 mile in length. This track has a lot of banking in different parts of the racetrack. Look at this. Turns 1 and 2 is around 10 to 11 degrees. The dog leg is also 11 degrees. Turn 3 is around 8 degrees. Turn 4 is around 8 to 9 degrees. The back straight is from 8 to 10 degrees. And the front straight is 3 degrees. 312 laps make up 312 miles, or 500 kilometers. The lap record was set by Jimmie Johnson back in 2015 with a time of 25.147. Stage 1, Stage 2, 75 laps apiece, with Stage 3 being 162 laps. Now let's get into the starting grid for today's 2018 TicketGuardian 500. Martin Truex Jr. wins his first pole of the season. On the outside of him is Kyle Larson. Big shock here, Hendrick guys up front. Row 2, Chase Elliott and Alex Bowman. Row 3 has Joe Logano and Denny Hamlin. Row 4 has Kyle Busch, and on the outside of him, Jay McMurray. Nice run for him. Qualifies 8th. Eric Jones and Kevin Harvick make up row 5. Nice run for William Byron, the rookie, on the starts 11th. The outside of him is Ryan Blaney in 12th. Ryan Newman, the defending winner, he starts in the 13th position, and on the outside of him is Paul Menard. Row 8 has Daniel Suarez and David Reagan. Row 9 has Jimmie Johnson and the Daytona 500 winner Austin Dillon. Row 10 has Clint Bowyer and AJ Allmendinger. Then row 11 has Trevor Bayne and Eric Almirola. Row 12 has Kurt Busch and Chris Buescher. And row 13, big surprise here, Brad Keselowski, 25th, he qualified, with Casey Kane on the outside of him. Rookie Darrell Wallace Jr. and Ty Dillon make up row 14. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Matt DiBenedetto, row 15. Michael McDowell and Greg Galding, row 16. Corey LaJoie and DJ Kennington, row 17. Timmy Hill and Ross Chastain, row 18. And Jeffrey Earnhardt rounds out the field in row 19. Now let's take a look at the odds to win at ISM Raceway. Remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. No surprise here, Kevin Harvick top of the board, it's a 2-to-1 chance. Then it's Kyle and Kyle show, Busch and Larson with a 5-to-1 chance and an 11-to-2 chance. Then 3-way tie for 8-to-1 with Martin Truex Jr., Brad Keselowski, and Denny Hamlin. Next page comes in and is Chase Elliott with a 10-to-1 chance of winning. Then Joe Logano with a 12-to-1 chance. Ryan Blaney with a 60-to-1 chance of winning. Then it's Eric Jones with a 20-to-1 chance, and then Hendrick teammates Jimmie Johnson and Alex Bowman with a 25-to-1 chance and a 40-to-1 chance of winning. And then finally Clint Bowyer, Kurt Busch, and Eric Almirola, all with a 40-to-1 chance of winning. Now let's take a look at the drivers that you should look out for at ISM Raceway. Now, even though Chase Elliott has not won a race so far this season, it could come at ISM Raceway today. In his 4 races, he has been in the top 10 in 3 of the last 4 races, with 1 top 5. He has an average start of 7.8 and an average finish of 7.75. He has the best finish average of all the drivers at ISM Raceway. Only leading 140 laps, he came oh so close to winning at ISM Raceway last November, so today he might just be able to get one more position this weekend at Phoenix. Now, Kevin Harvick is amazing at ISM Raceway. In his past 30 races, he has scored 8 wins, 14 top 5s, 19 top 10s, with an average start of 15.8 and an average finish of an astounding 9.73. He has led 1,484 laps. Kevin Harvick this could be his best chance in order to get a 3P for the first time in his career. Now, even though Kevin Harvick is the dominator, Jimmie Johnson has technically more top 5s and top 10s than Kevin Harvick. In his past 29 races, he has scored 4 wins, 15 top 5s, and 20 top 10s, one more than Kevin Harvick in both top 5s and top 10s. With an average start of 11.7, he has an average finish of 10th. Even though he has led 990 laps, Jimmie Johnson has been in a slump lately the past 36 races. Who knows, he could have a breakout race today at Phoenix. Now let's take a look at the drivers to look out for and a dark horse. I haven't picked a driver to be careful of picking. In fact, I think I might just take that out completely. But I have 3 drivers to look out for. One of them, I mean, is a surprise. Kevin Harvick, 11th fastest in first practice and was fastest in second practice and happy hour, but he qualified 10th. But I mean, it's Kevin Harvick at Phoenix. It's like almost a guarantee that he's going to win. And let's go move on to the next driver to look out for, and that is Kyle Larson. He was fastest in first practice, 10th fastest in second practice, 7th fastest in happy hour, and qualified 2nd. So that tells me he has a well-rounded race car and could play a factor and maybe not get a win, but maybe get a top 5 or a 3rd place finish today at Phoenix. Then Chase Elliott, we talked about him when crunching the numbers. Really good at Phoenix Raceway or ISM Raceway. 5th fastest in first practice, 2nd fastest in second practice, 6th fastest in happy hour, and qualified 3rd in this race, the highest Hendrick driver. And the driver that is the dark horse is his teammate Alex Bowman. He has had history of running good at ISM Raceway. He won the pole last year in November 2016. He almost won in November 2016. Was 12th fastest in the first practice, 4th fastest in the second, 13th fastest in happy hour, and qualified 5th for this race. So, I mean, if you're gonna put your money on a driver that's not gonna have, that you don't expect to have a good run, Alex Bowman is your guy. Now let's take a look at my fantasy lineup. I'm gonna do this every race. For me, it will be the RPM Cup that I'm competing in. These will be my starters. Chase Elliott, I have 8 uses left for him. Kevin Harvick, the dominator, as well. I have also 8 uses left. Kyle Busch. He's just, every race it seems like you're gonna have to put Kyle Busch as your starter, as well as Martin Truex Jr. because he is on the pole for this race. That tells me he has a good race car, I believe. Joe Logano also, he has a good record at Phoenix. And Alex Bowman, I talked about the dark horse. I feel like I put him in the garage just in case someone else has an issue, because I do believe Bowman will have a good race today. My bonus, Martin Truex Jr., I think because he is on the pole, he does have a good race car. I feel like he might win stage 2. Then Chase Elliott, feel like in the long term will win stage 2. However, I just have to put my money on Kevin Harvick because it is Phoenix. Now, even though Harvick he runs a 4, I am picking Chevrolet as my winning manufacturer because you have all these drivers like Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, Kyle Larson, just to name a few, that you could spoil the party. I mean, there's a lot of Chevrolets in this field. I mean, hey, even Jimmy McMurray, who knows? He could have a good run today. Even Jimmie Johnson, even though you might most likely not going to win, he is still a good bet for him. So that's why, you know, I'm picking Chevrolet as my winning manufacturer. But yes, Kevin Harvick will be my pick to win Phoenix. I feel like he's going to go 3 in a row because it's Phoenix, and something major has to happen for him not to at least have a good finish there. But yeah, thank you so much for watching NASCAR on MDK PreRace show. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. I might be able to do a post-race show later tonight. I am not sure on that, but we'll see. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the 2018 TicketGuardian 500. Honestly, guys, if I can be real with you, it's probably going to be a boring race, man, because Harvick is just going to dominate the field. I am hoping for at least a 6 out of 10 race. That's what I'm hoping. Alright? I'm hoping for something to happen, but who knows. But yes, thank you so much for watching. I'm Jake Ross from NASCAR on MDK, and I will see you in the next video.